So real quick, let's give the predictions, and then we're gonna do a quick bonus time, and then we're gonna get to the overtime show. I pulled up this graphic here. Let me see if I can find it. Week 2 picks. All right. Shout out to I want to give shout out to the people I got from printyourbrackets.com. Okay. So if you're looking for this form, that's where you can get it from. Printyourbrackets.com. All right. So I don't know how we did last week. All I remember is that I picked the Steelers and everybody said, how could you? And
I know how
Anthony,
I did, but I'm not going to say it because it wasn't great. There were a lot of close games that went against me last week.
Also, I just want to acknowledge our guy E. He says y'all got commercials. I just came back. Listen, not only do we have commercials, we're gonna have commercials filmed by this man right here. Okay, Mr. E. Okay, he's dope with the camera. All right, if you're in the Maryland area, the DMV area, and you need something filmed, okay, you holler at my man right here. Okay, you send him a message and for a reasonable rate, the right rate, he can get you straight. Okay. All right. All right, B. Let's run down real quick. Chargers at Kansas City.
That's Kansas City all day. The Chargers are going to be possibly without Keenan Allen, and I'm not sure if Mike Williams is going to be there either. We gotta check on that, but definitely taking Kansas City in that one.
I saw Tyreek Hill leave this Kansas City team, and on Sunday, Pat Mahomes threw the ball like there were 2 Tyreek Hills on that team. 5 touchdowns. And that was on a hurt wrist. Look, I think San Diego is a very good team. They have an excellent quarterback.
San Diego's not a real team. They don't exist.
Yeah, LA. I'm sorry. The Chargers. I'm old. I'm sorry. The Chargers are a good team. They have a good quarterback, man. I'm not. I don't know how many games I'm gonna pick Kansas City.
Listen. Hold on. Listen. We got to engage the hyperdrive right now. All right, you're taking too long. This is the first game. We trying to get out of here.
I let you speak.
I said one thing.
You said more than that.
All I said was Keenan Allen's not going to be there. I'm taking the Chiefs.
See, you had to go into the injury report. Okay,
wow.
That's why we went down this road.
Wow.
All right, Kansas City. Boom. We both got Kansas City. You guys can follow along with us. Put your picks in there. Put your picks in here.
Man.
They want to say the Chargers tend to play Kansas City close. That's true. Cleveland, the Jets. Oh,
Cleveland big. Joe Flacco is not the guy.
I got Joe. I got the Jets.
Can't go with Joe.
I got the Jets.
Not in the year of our Lord 2022.
All right.
Are you picking Joe Flacco?
All right.
Detroit and Washington. Detroit let me down last week, but not for a lack of effort. I'm picking them again.
Man, they came back strong on Philly. I'm gonna go Detroit here as well.
Stop copying my picks, man.
Whatever. I'll go first then. How about that?
Yeah, you do that.
All right.
Not on this one. Tampa Bay. I'm taking Tampa over New Orleans. I still don't believe in Jameis. And I have to see Dennis Allen get Alvin Kamara more involved. Tampa wins.
I'm going with the upset. I'm picking New Orleans. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. I think we already picked this one. I got Carolina over the Giants.
See, Danny agrees. Yeah, we both got Carolina over the Giants.
New England and Pittsburgh is interesting because New England's not good, but also Pittsburgh's not good.
It's too early for me to say who's good and who's bad. Like, what if Miami's just a really good team?
What if Pittsburgh forced 5 turnovers and could still only get 20 points? I'm going New England.
Oh, man. I'm going Pittsburgh.
Colts at Jacksonville. I'm taking the Jaguars.
Yeah, I don't really think this New England Pittsburgh thing. Has Tomlin ever beaten? Has he ever beaten Belichick?
I'm sure he has. I'm quite sure that he has.
All right, I'll stick with Pittsburgh. I got the Colts over Jacksonville.
Yeah, Matt Ryan ain't it. Miami at Baltimore. So I didn't pick this one yet. I am going to pick the Baltimore Ravens. It's just Lamar is too much and Tua is too little.
What's the score?
I'm going to say the offense is fully on track this week. Okay. I know the run game is not going to be what it could be, but I think Lamar is on point. I'm going to say 31-17 Baltimore.
Okay. Okay. All right. I had it closer. I think I said 27-24, something like that. All right. Next game is Atlanta versus the Rams.
This is going to be the Rams in a game that's much closer than you expect.
Okay. Yeah, I got the Rams. I got the Rams big.
Rams big, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Just disrespecting Marcus Mariota like that. That's all right. Seattle at San Francisco. Seattle with the resurgent Geno Smith. They wrote him off, but he ain't right back, Jose. He ain't right back.
He said return to sender.
They're gonna lose this week though. I'm taking San Francisco.
San Francisco looked bad last week, man.
They did look bad in a storm. They'll be fine this week.
And it's at home. I'm going San Francisco as well.
Cincinnati at Dallas. Sorry, Dallas, you're done. It's Cincinnati.
Yeah, they're gonna take some L's. We already saw what life was like without Dak.
It didn't look great with Dak, if we're being honest. So without Dak, yeah. I mean, and Cincinnati coming off a terrible game, they're going to put a beating on Dallas.
I can write off week 1 losses for any team, no matter how bad they look. It's week 1, right? Mm-hmm. But that going down, we already seen what that's like. So of course, Jerry Jones is going to say he's not going on IR. He knows what that means for the season. So, but yes, they're going to lose bad to Cincinnati.
Yeah, see, the chat agrees. They all pick San Francisco. They're all picking Cincinnati. Yep. Next up, we got Houston at Denver. I like Houston, man. I really do. Lovie Smith is still a bad coach, though, so I'm going Denver.
I'm going. You think Lovey's a bad coach?
Lovie is a bad coach.
He's not a bad coach.
Who is Rex Burkhead better than Dameon Pierce? Because he played 71% of the snaps.
Dameon Pierce isn't ready yet.
Dameon Pierce won the job to the point that they cut their other running back.
He's not quite up to speed in the pass game. He explained this. Okay, yeah. maybe he's a good runner, but he just can't catch the ball at the backfield.
Bad coach. Okay, it was a
maybe he's Adrian Peterson.
Game. It was a 1-point game. If he's Adrian Peterson and you didn't have him on the field, then you're a bad coach.
Maybe he's Adrian Peterson light.
If he's Adrian Peterson light and you didn't have him on the field, you're a bad coach.
What do you do with Adrian? What do you do with the running back that's not Adrian Peterson but can't block and can't catch? What do you do with that?
You run him, get into field goal range, kick a field goal, and then it's not a tie. Look at that.
But he's not Adrian Peterson. He's Adrian Peterson light.
That's fine. Adrian Peterson light can still get you into field goal range.
All right. Yeah, I'm going Denver. Okay.
Arizona at Vegas. I'm going to continue with my theme of Arizona sucks, and I'm going to take Las Vegas in this one.
I don't think they suck.
They're going to suck this year. That's my big upset pick for the season. They're going to be a very bad team.
I'm going. Vegas is. I'm going Arizona. I don't know what to make of either one of these teams right now because Vegas didn't look good.
One of them has Devontae Adams and the other one has Baby Stewie. So I'm taking the one with Devontae Adams.
Got Hollywood.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. How'd that work out for him? All right.
How'd it work out for Devontae Adams?
Much better than Hollywood.
They lost.
They did. They didn't get embarrassed though.
Well, they didn't play. They didn't play Kansas City. Good Lord. I think Kansas City's going to do that to a lot of teams. I think Kansas City's going to do that to a lot of teams.
We'll see.
I think Pat Mahomes is going to have another 50 touchdowns.
I think Pat Mahomes is taking it very personally. I think he's doing the Michael Jordan with the Tyreek Hill comments. Okay?
Yeah, I don't know what he's taking personally, but he's taking it personally.
That Tyreek said that Tua was more accurate than him and that he wanted to play with Tua, and then everybody was like, "Oh, let's see if Pat can do it without Tyreek." He's like, "I've always done it without Tyreek. It's not anything." Like, who cares if Tyreek's not there? Chicago or Green Bay. I want to pick Chicago. My heart is picking Chicago. My brain that makes the picks is picking Green Bay because Aaron Rodgers.
I'm picking Chicago. I think Green Bay is going to struggle this year.
You think they're going to lose to Chicago at home in primetime?
Yes. Didn't they lose to them last year at home?
I don't remember, but I'm going to say no.
I think they did.
Didn't Green Bay only lose like 3 games last year?
I may be making that up, but I think they
You're
did.
probably making that up.
They lost to New Orleans in the first week. I think that was at home.
They did. They got destroyed by New Orleans in the first week, and then they went on to win 13 games.
Okay. Well, was Chicago? Was it Chicago?
I'm checking. You go ahead and make your next pick there, buddy.
All right. It was more. No, it's 2 more games. We got 2 for on Monday night. Tennessee at Buffalo. Buffalo. I think
Buffalo by a lot.
I think Buffalo and Kansas City are the 2 most dangerous teams in the AFC.
They beat Chicago 45-30 at home, and they beat them 24-14 at Chicago.
Okay. But they did lose to New Orleans at home.
They lost to New Orleans at home. No, it was at New Orleans 38-3.
Okay. I don't care. I'm thinking Chicago.
All right. Yeah, so
you saw what happened with their number 1 target, Christian Watson.
That's not
1 drop, and they're like, no, not anymore.
That's not the number 1 target.
Not anymore.
Buffalo by as many touchdowns as they can muster in the 60 minutes that they're allowed. That's not going to be close at all. They're going to do this is going to be the beginning of the start Malik Willis train. It's not going to happen on Monday, but that's going to be the beginning of it.
He says many touchdowns they can allow. I got Buffalo. I'm not going to pick against Buffalo too many times this year. Yeah. So them in Kansas City, they look amazing. Minnesota at Philly.
That's a pretty tough one. I think that Devontae Smith is going to want to bounce back from the terrible game that he had. AJ Brown is going to continue playing as well as he did in week 1. They said he's been looking phenomenal all off season. Dalvin Cook, Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen, it's a very explosive offense there, but they do have the Kirk Cousins factor holding them back. I say they lose at Philly.
I agree. I got Philly. Filthy says Buffalo doesn't look that good. What? They didn't look good on that Thursday night game? They looked amazing to me.
They turned it over 4 times and they won by 21.
They looked amazing. I mean, look, it's 1 week, right? I mean, things can change.
King asks why too many night games? Because God is good.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about, but that's what they decided. So I'm not gonna fight it.
Yeah.